America Stadium in Tempe. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Maryland Terrapins and the Arizona State Sun Devils. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Well, guys, Coach told me this hostile environment is going to be a big challenge today. This is what they're playing for. The group of six have known they can compete with the big boys all along, and winning a national championship has proven that. But now they've got to do it again and show they can be consistent. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Sun Devils ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. So Maryland's offense will take the field first. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. What a performance he had in their last game, putting up more than 300 yards on the ground. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Right back to him on the ground. Got enough for the first. Gets away from one. He's got space. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Maryland! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive.
7, Arizona State, 0.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Sun Devils offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Going to try to get it himself. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. The Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in at the 25. He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Making side adjustments here. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. He makes a catch.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with putting so many wide receivers on the field that they get good matchups and they just attack you to make big plays.
From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Quickly complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Wideout trying to get it in. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on 3rd down. Forget that. Let's go get the 1st down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a 1st and goal situation.
The Terrapins trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Coleman. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Terrapins!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
14, Arizona State, 0.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Going with the counter play here. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Mariota. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab, it's Mariota. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. The run inside, it's Mack. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Gonna run it, it's Orlando. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Right back to it. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Terrapins look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back to pass. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The Terrapins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll try the run. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Quarterback will keep it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Doing it himself again. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking in this game.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. To the air, it's Dobbs. Pocket breaking down. Breaks loose. And down he goes. The protection good for a while. It broke down, and he could not get away.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
After that sack, the offensive line better get its stuff together. Stuff, you know what I mean by stuff. 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the big fella. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. And the Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a
Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. He'll start this drive firing. He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And the last 2 plays have left them in a hole as they stare at 3rd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Dobbs. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Sun Devils will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Snags it and he's open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10.
Under. Down, ready. Blue, 22, blue. Ready, go.
Pulls it on the option. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
He's got him. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The Terrapins have it with a 1st and goal. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Here's 1st and goal, and they could go to the locker room with a huge cushion. A run for the quarterback. Touchdown, Maryland! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Sun Devils want to pick up the tempo. Well, they've done nothing on offense so far, but if they can put some points on the board before halftime, it could really change things.
No doubt. Go into the locker room with some good juices, some good vibes, and momentum can switch a game in a heartbeat. But this offense hasn't had much to cheer about yet. That play gives them one play. Now let's go build on it and make something happen before the half.
Back to throw, it's Dobbs. Makes the grab, it's Torgerson. The stiff arm, and now he's got room. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand.
And what a play by the defender. He's on an island all by himself in cover 1 man coverage. Just him and the wide out, and he ends up winning, coming up with a big INT.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
He's going to run it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Looking down the middle. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And the Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Rushes on him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Timeout taken by the Sun Devils, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Dropping back, it's Dobbs. It's complete to the right. There he goes. Just keeps moving. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. There's timeout on the field. Arizona State calls it 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Leaping grab for a big gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He wants to throw it. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. And this one is perfect. Had to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We kick things off with Arkansas taking on the number 7 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's the Razorbacks able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course. So how they handle things from here will define this program. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now over to your game in Tempe. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. The Sun Devils decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Under fire, and it's a sack.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Pressure coming, and they got him.
And that's frustrating for an offense, man, because you got great field position set up. You want to be aggressive. You want to take advantage of it. But in order to do that, the offensive line has to do their job. You've got to give your QB time. They don't do it. And back-to-back plays, they're going the completely wrong direction.
He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. They punted away on fourth down. Catch is made at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Here's the pressure. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Dobbs. Under fire. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. First catch of the season as this freshman tight end wastes no time getting involved. The Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
And the Terrapins looking to convert on fourth down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. The keeper on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He's open on the right, and he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half, this is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. But that's a great start to this second half.
Hey, move. Ready, go. Go, 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 go.
Back to throw, it's Dobbs. Finds his big tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, he'll throw it. Bring in the heat. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Defense.
Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. And down he goes.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Wants to fire on second down. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up.
Looking for a deep man. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Sun Devils line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He gets a block. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll pull it down and run. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Let's see exactly where they mark this, but it looks as if they're going to be a few inches short of the first down. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. Oh, they're after him. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down. Looking to throw, it's Dobbs. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Defense.
Way too much grabbing and tugging there. No way the official's going to miss that one. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. On the run, it's Mack. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against a running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Sun Devils send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw, it's Roberts. They're working that left side. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Puts it out of the air. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And you got man-to-man coverage. You're running that curl route. That ball has to come out. You know you're going to get hit. Like, you know you stopped your route. He's going to be right there, but does a great job.
Got it down the field. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense trying to take it back.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble.
That's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him.
Could be an alley. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. This time it's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to run, it's Coleman. Breaks the tackle. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Terrapins trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Terrapins! He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Hold it. Defense.
Way too much grabbing and tugging there. The offense will take advantage of the penalty. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Torgerson. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw it again. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
And the Sun Devils with the 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Mack. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Mariota. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it.